Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Anthony Joshua is crying. He's disheartened. He's sad. He's emotional because Anthony Joshua doesn't want to deal with the inactivity curse, and it looks to be striking again as a result of Eddie Hearn looking to put all his eggs in one basket to try to hope and land Anthony Joshua fight for the undisputed distinction against the winner of Fury and Usyk. But this is the thing. It does sound like Anthony Joshua could be going, right, directly into a fight against the winner of Fury and Usyk. Not once they have the rematch, because we know there's a rematch clause. It sounds like he could be going directly into the fight and face the winner. And what's crazy about it is it could be a two-fight deal. He faces the winner, then there's the rematch for him and the loser, or him as the loser and the winner. And then that second fight will be in the UK. So you may be asking, okay, well, how is that possible? What about Tyson Fury and Usyk having the rematch? But that is what I'm here to tell you. Eddie Hearn is out here working his magic and conversating every day with Turki Al-Sheikh. Now, Frank Warren is involved, but you got to understand this. That's why I always say, let me fix this right. Because I want to, look, that's why I always say, the secret society is in full effect. Frank Warren has Tyson Fury. They fully believe Tyson Fury is going to beat Usyk. So Frank Warren doesn't care about no rematch with Usyk. There's no money in that. If Fury beats Usyk, Tyson Fury doesn't want a rematch anyway. Tyson Fury doesn't want a rematch clause. He wants to go right there into the fight with AJ. Now, the money, where's the money at? The money is there with AJ versus Tyson Fury. Huge money. I would not be surprised if both of those guys got paid 9 figures each. That is the fight to make. One in Saudi, one in the UK. But my thing is this. If AJ is able to get that opportunity, then great. Good job, Eddie Hearn. Secret society's in full effect. They screwed Usyk, okay? But if it doesn't happen, because I can't see Usyk losing that fight and his team being okay with him not having a rematch. Now what happens to Anthony Joshua? Because Anthony Joshua just fought in March. Those guys are fighting in May. They don't seem to really have any intentions of putting Anthony Joshua back in the ring by July. Okay? If those guys have a rematch, it'll probably be by the end of the year. If AJ could find himself, I'm sure they put him in the ring with somebody, but this is going to be the problem. AJ could find himself, if they're really waiting for him to get that guaranteed shot, AJ could be waiting, could be out the ring, close to 9 months or more, maybe going on a year. But this is the problem, okay? That's the inactivity AJ doesn't want. And in 2020, AJ fought once. In 2021, he fought once. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, in 2020, he fought once. In 2021, he fought once. In 2022, he fought once. Now, in 2023, he happened to have 3 fights, and then he fought in 2024. So AJ's been active. But there was like a 3-year stretch where he only had 3 fights. But this is what's going to be the problem. Even if AJ, if he has to wait for Fury and Usyk to fight twice, AJ's got to stay active. Eddie Hearn, I'm going to say Eddie Hearn, doesn't want to put him in with Hrgovic. He doesn't want to put him in there with him. Now, I think boxing fans would be okay with AJ fighting Hrgovic, because Hrgovic is he's a real threat. So boxing fans would be okay with that fight. If AJ was to fight a Caballel or a Jared Anderson or a Gerald Big Baby Miller, Big Baby Miller would be an entertaining fight, but boxing fans wouldn't be going for it. Because with a guy like Anthony Joshua, who I think can beat everybody, even Usyk, I think he destroys Usyk, right? But when you look at him after fighting Usyk, fighting Jermaine Franklin, come on now, Jermaine Franklin, likable guy, but he's nowhere near the talent level of someone who you'd expect AJ to fight. Robert Helenius, nowhere near the talent level of someone you'd expect AJ to fight. Otto Wallen was AJ's past sparring partner that AJ used to kick his ass all over the ring. And then Francis Ngannou, nowhere near the talent level of someone you'd expect AJ to fight. So we've given AJ a pass on his last 4 opponents because we understand where he was mentally and where they were trying to get him. But now you're there. Don't move down the ladder. You move up the ladder. We don't reverse. Keep bubbling up the ladder. But goddamn, don't think the boxing fans are gonna sit here and just be okay with AJ fighting a Gerald Miller or a Jared Anderson or F.A. Jogba or something. And people are gonna go crazy. And AJ's gonna fall right back into that trough, emotional trough that he was laying in, because boxing fans and the boxing community are going to turn their back on him and say, okay, enough is enough. Hold your horses. You're taking it to the stupid. So unfortunately for AJ and Eddie Hearn, if this doesn't work out for AJ to insert himself to face the winner of Fury Usyk, not after the rematch, I'm talking about after the first fight. If that doesn't work out, AJ's going to have to fight somebody. And I think the only acceptable name at this point in time is Flip Hrgovic. They've thrown Flip Hrgovic's name out, but that doesn't mean anything. But I think even AJ knows that he can't continue down this path of taking it to the stupid, because people are going to start to light his ass up again. Okay? And if you ask me, I don't think AJ wants to get hit with any more stones about and that question his commitment to the sport, his mentality, his ability to perform at the highest level. Right now, he's on a wave. Just like Terrence Crawford was riding that wave after that Earl Spence win. Now that wave has kind of crashed, and Crawford's just kind of there on the land, just kind of walking around, and nobody wants to see him. Nobody really paying him any attention anymore. Right now, AJ's riding that wave. He needs to catch another wave to keep the eyes on him. But once that wave crashes into the surf, AJ just be there like Terrence Crawford, man, and becomes a nowhereian, and nobody really paying him any attention. That being said, let's see what happens. I think Eddie Hearn and Alex Sheik and those guys have a plan. But the real victim here, and this is a whole other video, the real victim here is Alexander Usyk. Because unfortunately for him versus AJ is a fight we'd watch, but that's not a big fight. Him versus Fury is an interesting fight, but the biggest fight to be made is Fury-AJ. Deontay Wilder's name is still a big name. Him and AJ is an interesting fight. But really, it's AJ Fury. And I think they're going to do what they have to just kind of push Usyk off to the side if he loses. But I just can't see Usyk's team being okay with that. Unless they give them like $50 million in step-aside money, Usyk ain't messing with that shit. He going to want his rematch. That being said, y'all keep cool. The inactivity curse looks like it could be about to strike again. But let's just wait and see what happens, and let me not take it to the stupid. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.